We're going to show Machshav on the daf. We're holding in Zevachim daf Samech. The Gemara in Beis goes back to a sugya that we saw in Makas daf Yutes, and we mentioned something that we spoke over there, but you see it over here in the Tosfos, and the very long Tosfos we have in Namut. Tosfos here mentions, the Gemara wants to tell us, the Ma'aseh Sheni, that after Churban Beis Hamikdash, you don't bring it to Yerushalayim. And one side of the Gemara is, because the Kedusha of Yerushalayim, lo kitcha lo sid lavoi, the Kedusha of Yerushalayim didn't remain. So as Tosfos, if there's no Kedusha that remains, so why would you bring Ma'aseh Sheni at all? If there's no Kedusha. So says Tosfos, you should know that even though there's no Kedusha of Yerushalayim, there's still Kedusha of Eretz. There's still Kedusha of Eretz Yisroel. Kedusha of Eretz lo yibotlo, v'nischayvu b'tshumos u'maisos. And this is also what the Ramban there in Makkah says. He says the Kedusha Eretz kitcha lo asit, but Kedusha Ha'ir v'Beis botlo m'shebo pritzim yichilaluha. Kedusha Beis Hamikdash can be gone when they're go into it and they violate the Beis Hamikdash. And this is what the Ramban over the Zohar Daf Nudal and Beis brings. He says that to violate and ruin Beis Hamikdash only goyim can do, not Jews. Because even when the Jews made over the Zohar, the Beis Hamikdash did not lose his Kedusha, but when the goyim come, they can take away the Kedusha of Beis Hamikdash. Now the Rambam in Perek Vov Milchus Beis Abchiro says clearly seemingly an opposite logic, because the Tosfos, the Ramban, are telling us that you can have the Kedusha of Eretz Yisroel, but not necessarily have the Kedusha of Beis Hamikdash. The Rambam in there in Perek Vov Milchus Beis Abchiro says the opposite. He says that even though I'm telling you the Kedusha of Eretz Yisroel is batal, but the Kedusha of Beis Hamikdash is not batal. And says the Rambam, famous Lashon, "V'lama ani yoimer b'Mikdash Yerushalayim Kedusha Rishon kitcha lo asid lavoi, u'b'Kedusha sha'ar Eretz Yisroel and Shvis u'maisos k'yotza b'hem lo kitcha lo asid lavoi." Why is Beis Hamikdash different than the Kedusha of Eretz Yisroel? So he says, if it's Kedusha of Mikdash Yerushalayim pnei Shechina, v'Shechina eino b'teila. The Kedusha of Yerushalayim because of the Shechina, Shechina is not batal. But on the other hand, the Kedusha of Eretz Yisroel is because of the kibush wrapping. They conquered Eretz Yisroel. So once it was conquered back, the Kedusha goes away. So although the Rambam himself continues and says that the Kedusha Shniya, meaning when Ezra came, that Kedusha remained because it wasn't on the kibush. So it's not a complete opposite of Tosfos and Ramban. Tosfos and Ramban says the Kedusha of Eretz Yisroel still exists. The Rambam also says that there is such a thing, Kedusha of Eretz Yisroel exists. But the Shaila is, the Kedusha of Beis Hamikdash, is it more than Kedusha of Eretz Yisroel or less? According to Tosfos and the Ramban, no, you could have Kedusha of Eretz Yisroel, but not Kedusha of Beis Hamikdash. But the Rambam is saying that Kedusha of Beis Hamikdash is greater. And even if I don't have Kedusha of Eretz Yisroel, I'll still have Kedusha of Beis Hamikdash. What is the shoyrish Machlokes of Tosfos and the Ramban against the Rambam? Senir and Loimar as follows. The Rambam and the Ramban have another big Machlokes. The Machlokes is, what is the main purpose of Beis Hamikdash? What's the main purpose of the Mishkan? And Mimela, what's the purpose of the Mikdash? The Rambam in Perek Aleph Milchus Beis Abchiro says that what is the main purpose of the Mikdash? What is the mitzvah? La'asos bayis la'Hashem muchan liyos makrivim boy hakarbonis. The main purpose, the main idea of Beis Hamikdash is to do avodah, to do karbonis. The Ramban in beginning Parashat Shumo, he says no. The idea of the Mishkan, the idea of Beis Hamikdash, is to continue the Ashuras HaShechina that was in the time of Har Sinai. K'shmoch zu mizgal in Har Sinai, that Gilu continues in the Mishkan, and Yimela continues in the Beis Hamikdash. So this I heard from my Rebbe Moshe Perez Etzal, but it's a known idea how to put together the Rambam and the Ramban. That the Rambam is telling us the main purpose and the focus of Beis Hamikdash is the avodah. And the Ramban is telling us the main purpose and focus in Beis Hamikdash is the Gilu Shechina. Mimeli, you have to do avoid the mock of Gilu Shechina. Now the Rambam in Perek Dal Milchus Beis Abchiro tells us that the Aron, where's the Aron? The Aron was Nignas. Now we have a Machlokes in the Gemara in Yuma, and the Gemara Yerushalmi and Shkalim. If the Aron was Nignas, was it buried under Beis Hamikdash, or it went to Golus? The Rambam tells us la'alacha that it is buried under Beis Hamikdash. Why does the Rambam have to tell us la'alacha that where is it? It's a machlokes. What happened to the Aron? Why do you have to tell me what the halacha is? So the Yav is Yaakov Emdin over there in Perek Dal Milchus Beis Abchiro explains, because the Rambam holds that the Kedusha Beis Hamikdash stems from the Aron. If the Aron is not here, you don't have Kedusha Beis Hamikdash. But if you have the Aron here, meaning you have the Mokam Shechina, so you have the Beis Hamikdash. I mean, you have the Mokum HaKadosh. If you have the Mokum HaKadosh, because the Aron is buried underneath the Beis Mikdash, so you mainly, that's why the Kedusha we share in Kitchel Shaytz of Kitchel Oslavai. So you mainly have Shalom like this. The Rambam goes to Shittasai. The Rambam holds the main idea Beis Mikdash is Mokum HaAvodah. It's not Mokum Gilu Shechina. But a condition to have Mokum HaAvodah is to be Mokum HaKadosh. Says the Rambam, you should know the Aron is here. The Aron is buried beneath Beis Mikdash. So I have a Mokum HaKadosh. So you mainly have a Mokum HaAvodah. So even if Kedusha's Eretz Yisroel is not here, Kedusha's Beis Mikdash will always be because it's Bnei Shechina and the Shechina is here. But the Ramban, and according to what we're learning, that will be the Pshat Teis by us as well. They learn that the Ika idea of Beis Mikdash in the Mishkan is Gilu Shechina. If I don't have over here the Gilu Shechina, because the Aron is not here, I don't care if the Aron is buried beneath Beis Mikdash because the Aron went to Galus. But right now I don't see the Gilu Shechina, so I don't have the Ika point of Beis Mikdash. So then the Kedusha Beis Mikdash is gone. So meaning, according to the Rambam, it's much harder to take away the Kedusha Beis Mikdash. Because all you need Kedusha Beis Mikdash is to have a Mokum Kodesh to do Avodah. But according to the Ramban, the main idea of Beis Mikdash is Gilu Shechina. If I don't have that, I'm missing the main point of Beis Mikdash. That's why they're arguing that is the Kedusha Beis Mikdash stronger than the Kedusha Eretz Yisroel or less stronger than the Kedusha Eretz Yisroel. Kach yesh leimar v'yesh lehan b'ze oit. Anyone who wants to join or sponsor Shomach Shava Shiurim, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.